We're here in Queenstown, New Zealand, a remote testing facility used by some of the world's leading car manufacturers. And today, Pedders Suspension puts their fantastic TrakRyder 4x4 product through its paces.
Okay, so we're just going to head off down to the left here, Shane.
So what's this car at Underwood?
Well, this one's actually got a 4-inch lift kit in it. It's a complete kit. So it's had our 4-inch lift springs, it's got the foam cell shocks, it's got the adjustable panhard rods, it's got the offset caster bushes to bring the alignment back in, and up around the corner you'll see there's a bit of a chop up on the inside. You can feel, even though it's got the 4-inch lift in it, you can feel that it's actually a very stable ride.
Yeah, it is.
And you don't feel the thing sort of boating around and rocking and rolling around a lot. You can notice that the vehicle feels very stable. You're not getting much roll. You should feel quite direct on the steering.
Yeah, I drove this exact track with the car that you guys call OE, original equipment, but it had O'Neill suspension put in. It was boaty and floody. It was nothing like this.
Yeah, the OE or original equipment stuff is obviously softer. The height is lower, so it's got a lower centre of gravity, but it is softer and a little bit less control. Not quite as stable and not quite as direct feeling with the steering, so it doesn't quite give you that same confident feel.
And when you guys say OE, meaning original equipment, there was some actors in America who don't have any of their original equipment. Did you do any work on them? You know, some of them have had a 4-inch lift kit, haven't they?
Yeah, I'd say at least a 4-inch lift. Definitely a bit of anti-gravity going on here.
Yeah, see, when you say kind of swerve hard left and right, ordinarily if I was in a four-wheel drive like this that had a 4-inch lift kit, I mean, I'd be nervous about doing that.
Exactly right. The perception is, of course, that the vehicle's going to rock and roll quite a bit, but if we head up here, give it a good sharp left just before the ice road, run down the left-hand side and then swerve it back on.
My favourite kit out of the whole thing was the Outback kit. I reckon it won hands down out of all of them. Comparing it to the touring kit and the OE and the 4-inch lift, it handled the ruts and everything the best.
My favourite kit was the 4-inch lift kit in the 80 series Land Cruiser. The beautiful thing about that kit is that stability in the rough stuff and the ability to turn into corners with the increase in casting.
2-inch TrakRyder kit was my favourite kit, that's for sure. It seems to be a really good all-rounder, mate. It gives you a bit better ground clearance than the OE kit, and rode and drove really well.
Look, it was chalk and cheese between the two kits. The standard vehicle was difficult to turn into corners. Even at 40 kilometres an hour, it felt like it wanted to ying and yaw into the corners.
I think from a average person's type vehicle, I think a touring kit sort of stands out, particularly if passenger comfort is important to you. For a day-to-day use, I think it's awesome. The ride quality is sensational.